I need brief what we have done last class.
In last class, we have done about Jenkins introduction, CI/CD end-to-end process.
Okay. Have everyone done? Thank you. Done with your Ansible practicals because I found some people are lagging with that.
Half completed, still half is pending. I will complete it by today.
Before going with this, you have to go with what? Your Ansible should become done. Shall we start with this? Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir. Visible.
Yes, sir.
CI/CD 2. Continuous integration, continuous deployment or delivery for purpose of what? Faster. Faster word? Development. Or you can say deployment or delivery. You can say delivery of app. I want the application should be delivered to the customer very fast. So CI/CD is a solution. So this CI/CD basically I said what a kind of DevOps engineering. That means developer operation team in between a role is created. That's called what? DevOps engineer, who is going to help in various way in order to improve the delivery of application. It's not only Jenkins. Jenkins is basically an automation part where you do a kind of automation of all the application to be used in a very efficient manner. You know that if you want to go for virtual machine, it take time. So that's why we have changed into containerization. That means we are saving in a specific stage containerization to speed up. That means DevOps engineers should not only know about Jenkins, they should know about each stage where we are lagging and we were spending a lot of time. So we need to reduce the time in everywhere. So DevOps engineers should know about Docker. And if you want to do configuration settings, if you want to deploy or if you want to build any infrastructure, it was taking a lot of time when you do manual process. So you use what? Terraform. So in every perspective, your DevOps engineer is helping to make work fast. And if you want to do and thousands of machines to configuration after deployment, if you want to do post configuration, so it's going to be taking a lot of time. So you have done what? Automation with Ansible. That means you're covering all the stages and situation. You are giving solution to the company that yes, I can save your time by using Terraform, by using Ansible, by using containerization. Now it's time to go with what? Integrating all those things into one place and making automation of process. So if you want to automate, if you want to integrate all the tools, all the applications, and you want that it should be automate. So that's going to be a CI/CD, continuous. The word continuous is basically non-stop integration. That means a developer started coding and pushing into that word GitHub or a Bitbucket or GitLab, a central repository, SCM. So when they do that, the building process of this that's called what? Continuous integration. The code it's going to be pushed to that particular repository and a build, compile, and everything. That's going to be continuous integration. After that, you are going for various testing. That is called what? Like testing and releasing. That is called what? Continuous deployment. You have to understand what is D and what is CI. Process to do continuous pipeline job. The word pipeline is very important to understand when you talk about your CI/CD or your basically a kind of Jenkins. So you have to go for a pipeline. Pipeline is what? Job one, job two, job three, which are dependent on each other, and you want all the jobs should be have a sequence. Should have a sequence. Which job should be run first? Which job should be run second? and one condition, it need to be stopped. If one job is not completed, then it need to be stopped at the second job or third job. It should not go beyond. That is called a pipeline, disciplinary sequence, and the process is called what? A pipeline. For making automation without human interference, a lot. It's not zero. Human interference, a lot. I want to make a save time here also, because I know Docker, I know Terraform, I know something Ansible, I know GitHub and everything, but I don't want to go boring job. Again, going to Terraform, typing something. Again, going to Docker, typing something. Again, going to GitHub, doing some settings. Oh, I don't want this. I want someone to for me. I'm lazy. What do you say? Do you want to go for automation?
Yes. Yes.
Sure. Are you lazy?
Not lazy, but smart work.
Yes, smart work, because hard work is not good always. Smart work is very important to save the time. You respect the time, definitely you'll get written. So that means why we are going automation, because to avoid the manual process again and again, even though you know very well and you can do, but why to go for manual process? That's why people find and companies find only automation for every process, and they want to go for it because they can have a time and they can research new things. They can go for new research or new work or other jobs. That's why we want to go for automation, for keeping a space for research. Now, process to do continuous pipeline. So we got an idea that yes, CI/CD is basically a kind of a process of continuous integration and continuous deployment or delivery in order to go forward a faster delivery of application in a market. As I said, in every perspective, DevOps engineer need to look out something automation. We did something on your automation for your containerization, and we did containerization to save the time of your virtual machine to your containerization, and we said about building that infrastructure manual to your Terraform. It's very faster, super faster, and configurations of the machines or maintenance, it can be done by patching and updating will be Ansible. So we got a lot of things here. And now we want these all tools to be controlled and integrated by your one tool called CI/CD tool. It can be Jenkins, it can be TemCT, it can be Bamboo, it can be GitLab. So you have a lot of things, but popular is going to word Jenkins. So now, what is CI/CD? As I said, a continuous integration process, a continuous deployment process. In order to make the work continuously, non-stop, whatever you're doing background, that means from the source code developer to the release point, I want all the jobs should be continuous working non-stop, so it can save a lot of time and can always be active to do job. And I have defined something called pipeline. Pipeline job is a interconnected jobs, multiple jobs with a sequence and with a condition. Which job should run when? Which job should be triggered when? If one job is successfully done, then go to next job. If second job is successfully, then go for third. If third goes failure, don't go for fourth job. It's having some discipline. It's having some kind of conditions, and it's going to be sequence. After first job, it need to go for second job. It need to go for third job. That is called a pipeline. So now up to here, we got a lot of things here where it can very useful. Your continuous integration, continuous deployment or delivery, is going to be useful in very every use cases, but software development process is going to be wonderful. Why DevOps engineers required, and what is the purpose of DevOps engineer? We know that to reduce the time of deployment and delivery. That means to make the application in a market very faster way. Earlier, we used to have a waterfall, or we got a kind of like agile. These all are basically your software lifecycle models. But later, like here, we found finally we decided for the DevOps methodology, which can make application delivery very faster. Yes, it's making. Earlier, we used to SDLC models like waterfall, agile, or something, but now the successor of agile is what? DevOps. And you should know that the model step-by-step process used by waterfall and sprint. Can you say something about waterfall, please? What is the difference between waterfall and sprint process? How they work?
In waterfall, it's a step-by-step process where uh, if one part is completed, then they are moving to the next part. It's a step-by-step process. It's going to take a lot of time to deliver the product. After building the code, then we are moving to the testing part. After in between, we can't make any changes. We can't accept any changes in waterfall methodology. Whereas coming to agile method, uh, we are doing uh, development in small parts, that is called sprint, and we are going to build and just we are going to develop, build and test, and last we are going to deploy.
Fine.
Compared to
If
waterfall,
it's faster.
it's fast. Yes,
It's faster and smarter to avoid
yes,
the conflicts between the team. Your waterfalls generate what? Creates conflict with the team.
yes.
How? Understand this point. Earlier, we used to have this methodology implement in the software development process. The rules of doing that software development. They'll do what? First, the coding should be done. That means entire application you do coding. You have 10 modules. Your search module, login modules, and you have a kind of sign-in module, registration module. You have a kind of like here you have a module called like user admin panel module. You have different modules, and you got a lot of 10 modules or 20 modules. And these 20 modules you have to prepare and you have to code. The software developer should do first. Initially, they have to go for 30,000, 40,000 number of lines. Once they have done for 3 months or 6 months, oh, they have to go for what? Next stage, right? That is called what? Testing. So now, if the testing people did testing and it takes 1 week or 2 weeks, that means your developer is in relaxed mode. And earlier testing was into relaxed mode. Now, when the testing got the kind of code, huge code, an application ready, so they'll take time to test all functional and non-functional testing. So after the functional and non-functional testing, they'll generate a report that what are the problems in the software code. So if it is a lot of bugs are there and they found on security bugs or they have functional bugs or something, they will return the code and everything, the errors to the developer team. Oh, after 3 months, 6 months hard work, and you have given and 1 week you got written, and that testing team said that you have not done job very well. You have a lot of bugs in the security, in a functional. So definitely, it's a kind of like what? It's a threatening environment. That means one employee saying that you have not done job, you have a lot of bugs, and the project is uh, it's about to release. You have given only 1 year, and the 7th month you have taken for coding, and now that you relax, the developer relax and feel that it just have done. But the coding testing got a lot of bugs, and they replied, and now developer will get threatening, will get panicked because of what? the code written. And now to troubleshoot and debug, oh, it's not easy. Writing code straightforward is easy, but debug, you have to find various sections. You have to find where the bugs comes and how to solve it. You have to do different logic. So it's going to be what again? It's going to go 3 months or 4 months, and the delivery is going to be about to do because you have committed. Then again, if you do the changes and you pass to your, after 1 month or 2 months, you pass to your testing engineer. Again, testing engineer do testing, and if it is saying that again 20% remaining some bugs, again is going. So they are playing to each other. Definitely, a project manager will say, what is this? What is going on? I have given some commitment. He has committed to the customer. Customer is calling and calling to me. So what exactly happening there? The process. The problem is not for a software engineer, the developers. It's not a testing. And because of this, definitely they'll have a pressure, and the testing team and software team start blaming to each other. They will not talk to each other. They'll not sit with each other. They'll have some kind of a problem. That means when the employees having some kind of integrity problem and they have some kind of issues with uh, collaboration, definitely your company will grow soon, and they'll have a lot of conflicts. So it was not a problem of your employees, your software developer, testing engineer. It was a problem of what the system they follow, the model they follow. It's called what waterfall. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Agile. In agile, what exactly? They improve the waterfall in such a way. Why not to go for like small module, 20 modules? First, create one module, do it hundred and thousands of code line, and forward to that in 1 week. Just forward to where, to the testing team, and they'll do testing in first one day, and they'll give back to you. So they'll not have a load. You can solve it easily. No need to search debug on 70,000, 80,000 lines. You can go for only 100 and 1,000 lines, and you can just easily troubleshoot it easily. So that will not get affect, right? So now the agile process is called what? Sprint process. Is it clear once here? Waterfall agile.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
DevOps. Why the DevOps comes and why the requirement of DevOps? Oh, because of your cloud technology. When the cloud technology comes, people are improving in every parts of the sections or the stages in the software industry. They improve because cloud technology makes online application easy. Earlier, online application, oh, people dreamed to have their business to be online, but it was very costly setup. Because of what? Owning your data center, making your own data center, it was not easy. It's going to be very costly maintenance. But because of cloud technology and Amazon, Google, and Azure, oh, they said that they did something in a market, a very kind of like surprise kind of thing to market, and data center become very cheaper. Because of this, people converting their business into online application. When they are going for online, definitely a software development company will get a lot of customers. When they get a lot of customers, oh, they'll demand also. A businessman definitely says that what, I need my software to be my software to be available in market before someone comes with my logic and my idea. So they'll ready for what, how much you want to pay, they'll ready. But we want that software should be comes in the market before someone comes. So I don't want older procedure. The businessman is saying that, the customer saying that, the product owner is saying that, hey, like I'll pay you whatever you want, but my software to be in 3 months. Oh, what is this? Earlier we used to have a 1 year or something there, but how is possible? So we check about agile. Oh, it's not easy with agile. So now, to make the process or delivery of application faster, we have changed, modified. We have did something in a agile, and we have come to know about what. Why not to have fully automation process, and they name it as a word, DevOps. The topic DevOps is basically, I said, It's without a kind of Jenkins, DevOps is going to be a like here. You cannot be a DevOps engineer without Jenkins. You learn about Docker, you learn about Ansible or Terraform, so you cannot be a complete DevOps engineer without a Jenkins. Now, DevOps come in market, and a lot of software companies are taking advantage of DevOps, and they are happy now because they are generating more ROI, and they are able to deliver the application very quickly in the market. How? Let's see. What is DevOps? It's a framework. In an interview, they ask you, "What is DevOps? What do you know about DevOps?" So DevOps is a kind of methodology. It's a kind of framework. It's a culture, software culture. How do you develop the software? Has made automation in a SLC process to deliver faster apps to the customer by using some automation process. What is pipeline? Multi jobs interconnected to each other to perform or deliver product with the quality checks in a sequence, right? Connect and execute in a sequence, or with a sequence, we can say with a sequence. Other to perform tasks, that is your task, execute with sequence, or deliver product with quality check. So that is called what? A pipeline. You can have a jobs. Example with jobs, GitHub jobs. You have a word building. That means reposit, build, and you have a what? Reposit again. What reposit? What do you want to do reposit? You have to say artifact repository. Artifact is basically a kind of build output. It's called artifactory. So once you have done this build process, after build, that means you have a build, then you have a smoke test. That means quality analysis. You have to check code quality. It is aligned with the code quality of international standard. Whether are you doing something the code with a proper security patches, and you're using a logic which is not repeating more and more number of lines. So all things will be checked after the building process, and then it need to be kept into a repository again, artifact repository. Then you have a word testing, a functional testing and non-functional testing. And non-functional testing. That means the performance test, security test will be performed in a non-functional. Final release to the production. So you have to understand, reposit the source code repository in GitHub. So source code here, build process, there is compiling and building, compile and build the code. Then you have a code quality check. You have an artifactory, that is your build code. And then after testing, you have a kind of what? Release. So this way we go with your kind of process. You have to understand this. That's very important. What is pipeline? How many stages are there? You say the stages. How many stages? Number one is what? Source code repository. First stage. Then what? Building process. Second stage, code quality process is going to be third stage, and artifact repository, fourth stage, testing, then releasing in production. So these are basically a kind of build, test, and release. The common thing is what you can say: build, test, and release. So these are the common stages here. The common process in developing software up to delivery. That means end-to-end process from the coding to delivery part. The stage one, how it's work. A coder developer codes in parallel development style, then they need to push for next process. Tool called editor, AWS Cloud 9 or VCS or PyCharm. Mostly developers use Visual Studio Code or PyCharm, and it's going to be AWS Cloud 9. You have this ID tool offline and a cloud base. Your Cloud 9 is going to be AWS base. So developer use this ID tools. This editor is called what? ID tool. Stage 2, storage with version controlling or source code management in order to store code centrally, integrate with security. It's very important to remember this part. Integrate with security, GitHub, Bitbucket, and GitLab. Stage 3, source code building. Once your repository is done, then the building process done by which tool? Maven and Gradle. You have to understand which tool, what is the process, and which tool I'm going to use. Maven and Gradle. It's convert your regular code to your application code, and it's going to ready for that execution. Var, err, and jar.exe. This is basically for what purpose? To have some kind of output. The extension after building, the file will become an output. That means all the source code will be hidden and the one file will be generated called exe or something jar. So you have a jar, r, and var. This is basically for Java applications. Stage 4. So after this code analysis, you're going to go forward. The code after this building, you have to understand the code analysis, whether the code is done very well in a short line or the code having some vulnerability in the code. Everything will be dealt with. Which software you're going to use? SonarQube. And stage 5, artifact repository. That means after making in SonarQube, the code testing, that means it's quality code quality check. The application again dump into what? Repository. So before it reaches to testing, it goes to where? Repository. Which repository? It's not source code repository. It's a hardcode repository. And now you can see here artifact repository and something is there. Then JFrog, and Nexus is the example of your what? Artifact repository. Which stage? What is the purpose? And the tool name. It's very important to remember and to explain it. Stage 6, time to testing. build before release to the production. That means time to test. Build application. Whatever the application is built already, and then you want that what it need to be test functional and non-functional. What is functional and non-functional? I have given here. Vulnerability and pen testing, or you have a performance testing, is non-functional. Functional means all the features and buttons and modules are as per the client requirement. You have to do this. So which tool you're going to use? Selenium, UFT1, JMeter, or other tools. Company to company varies. But concept is what? Testing. So mostly automation testing is going on. There is no manual testing because saving time. So people do not go for manual testing. So this is going to be testing engineer will be doing this job. Now what you want is, I can check here what's your requirement. After that, once the testing is successfully completed, or if the testing is not completed, so which stage it will go? Anybody can say, if the build process failed, is build process failed, it automatically goes to your what? The testing process,
To the developer.
because your CI/CD process, automation process, is what? Sequence and conditional. If one job is complete, then it need to go for second job. If one job is not complete, it should not go for what? Second job. Now, to release, you need an infrastructure, whether in a virtual or cloud. So definitely we'll go for cloud, cheap and best. EC2, Docker, containers, and case. You have to understand this concept to become a cloud engineer or DevOps engineer. That means a cloud engineer need to know about EC2 and something. But here EC2, Docker, containers, and Kubernetes, and Terraform, and Ansible, if you know, that's fine. So Terraform, Ansible, Kubernetes for containers and orchestration, monitoring tools, Kibana, Grafana, Splunk, Zabbix. These are all tools are going to release. After release, it needs to have continuous monitoring. Continuous monitoring with the Zabbix or Negais or Grafana or Splunk. These are the words what we have to go. To do all process automation as a pipeline, we use Jenkins. That's it. Basically, what Jenkins does, pull the data or pull the code from one stage to the stage. Earlier it was what? Manually, someone has to send email, someone has to wait, someone says that, okay, I'm busy, I'll check later, I'll do it. So one day is wasted of the company. So why not to have a automation? The human interference should not be there. Someone is sending, someone is speaking, someone is doing for you on behalf of you. That's going to be what? Jenkins. So right on this part, it is free, open source. It is developed by Oracle, later donated to open source community. 8080 port number, it works, and it's a dependency. If you want to install Jenkins, you have to install Java 8, 11, 17. It will not work on 10. Any platform you can install, you have to remember this point. Now you can see that Oracle having two products like Jenkins and Hudson. Hudson also a product, it's a paid products like a CI/CD. And to do this CI/CD a job, two methods. Method of CI/CD in Jenkins. You have a manual method and an automation. That means in everywhere you see that in cloud also you have a CLI and GUI. You work on a command line, you create a script and you execute. And console, you just click, 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 click. but it's basically is good to go for what? CLI. By using plugins, there's a concept called plugins in Jenkins, and it's a freestyle also. We can say freestyle. You can select your own customizing, and you have to do manual process. Everything you have to go for click, 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 click. For small projects, it's going to be suitable plugins. They may ask you what is plugins and what is Groovy scripts. That means how to create a pipeline jobs, how to create a plugin jobs. You have to say the plugins is going to be manually and it's going to be for small projects, it's going to be good. But if you have a big project and it's going to be complicated for you and to configure slow performance in plugins, it's better go for what? Groovy script. Pipeline automated, most preferable. How to set up Jenkins on AWS. These are the steps. These are the steps where you do a Jenkins setup. It's very important to have idea about CI/CD process, each stages and their tools, and you have to understand what is CI/CD, what is pipeline, what is waterfall, what is agile, what is DevOps. Introduction to Jenkins, the port numbers, the dependency of the Java versions, and you have to understand about installation too. That means installation you have to do. So there will not be a kind of like here default package in your Linux. So you have to download from what? Your Jenkins official website. Once you have done your repository, once you have done your repository of your added to your Linux machine, you can just go for what? Yum upgrade or yum command to set up. You say yum install Java 11 OpenJDK. That means you're installing first Java before Jenkins. Without Java, Jenkins cannot be installed. And you have to start enable start status. Everything is working, your Jenkins is ready. But what task? See installation, post installation also there. Configuring the Jenkins password, configuring the plugins. Plugins is basically a small program which gives some kind of functions to you, which gives some facility to you. So now you have to set the plugins, you have to set the password of Jenkins. These all things we have to do in a post configuration. How to access Jenkins? Example, you have created installed, but now if you want to access from outside, what is the IP address of Jenkins containers? Mostly, definitely, you'll go for what containers. So if you go for containers, so what exactly the IP address? So you have to understand what already we said coding. You have to go for what whenever you install Jenkins, you have to uh, add the port mapping. If you do not go for port mapping, Jenkins cannot be accessed from outside. It's very important to do what? Port mapping. How to access Jenkins console? Allow 8080 in security group like your these things. Your unlock password, and you have to say what? And upon installation, you have a three steps: unlock, suggested plugins, set password. That's it. And interview question they can ask where the default password stored in Jenkins. You have to say var lib Jenkins secrets. Under that, you'll find the credentials. A default one-time password. After that, you can change your own password. So it will ask password is your name, everything done. So do you want to install your Jenkins right now? Go ahead. I'm waiting for you. So start doing the practice of your Jenkins here, step by step process. Have you started? Because now you're mature. Only if I say, if you go to Jenkins website and in Google just type installing Jenkins on AWS Linux, you'll get official page of Amazon, like your official page of Jenkins. You can copy paste the command. There is no problem because you are long URLs are there. Go and do it. I'm just waiting for you. Am I edible, everyone?
Yes, sir, doing. Yes, sir.
So once you're ready and you have done with the kind of like Jenkins and upgrade installation, everything done, and how to access Jenkins, you have to enable port number 80 in your EC2 machine, 8080, sorry, 8080. Then you have to go for your browser. IP address of the Jenkins machine, what you have given there. Then you have to have what? Post installation start, unlock. It will say give the password. So password will be stored by default warlib Jenkins secrets. From there it will ask plugins. Yes, you have to say suggested plugins. Do this. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for a screenshot. Check out your Jenkins dashboard. How many did the Jenkins installation till now? And are you on to post configuration? You can take a screenshot of post configuration and you can send it to the WhatsApp group. These steps you can follow with your Jenkins online manual. That means when you type in Google how to set up Jenkins on AWS Linux, you'll find step by step process. You can copy paste.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I'm getting error as when I'm typing command as start Jenkins. I'm getting status as failed.
Okay. If it's Jenkins is not starting, there's a probably the error because of Java. Your version Java should be checked. Java version should be what? Which version? You have to check cross check about Java.
Java, I've installed Java 17. OpenJDK
Java
17.
17. Have you checked?
Yes. Showing Java version of my system.
You have a command called alternatives. You can see that.
Showing like no package for Java 17 OpenJDK available.
Yes. So now, because maybe default your Java is installed on your AWS Linux. So which is you have to understand what which Java is installed. Example, when you say alternative config Java, so it will say that there is two programs that provide Java. Example here 1.88 version and 11 version. So star means what? That is active 8. So you have to understand which is compatible with the Java. Like Jenkins, if you want to set up, which is compatible,
Java
you can
11.
you have to have what Java 8,
8,
11 or
11, 17. Okay.
8, 11, 17.
So,
So now you can switch with this help of this command alternative slash hyphen config, and you can see that if it is a different version, so just switch to word 11 or something. It will say enter the current selection. You can select it.
I'm not getting when I'm executing this command set alternative hyphen hyphen config Java.
Be louder, be louder, please.
I'm not getting any output when I execute this command alternatives hyphen hyphen config Java.
Okay, okay. That means you have got done with what? Alternate hyphen config.
Yes,
That's giving what?
no output, nothing is
Jenkins
just come.
not starting,
Yes,
right? Cannot start Jenkins, and you have the option called mostly it's going to be because of what? On Linux machine. A common question. So how do you do that? You just say alternate command, alternatives hyphen config,
yes, right. Alternative hyphen hyphen.
JDK11 or something. The Java in spite of Java because you're using AWS EC2, right? EC2 version 2, I think.
I'm not getting any output. So
Sorry,
when I'm executing with JDK11 also, I'm not getting anything.
what the error?
It's not showing any output, just the command prompt. That's all.
Okay, it's not showing any kind of multiple section of your listings.
Yes.
So I'll set up here. I'm going for AWS here. Okay, to test this word, how to switch Java 8 to Java 7 to Java 11 on AWS Linux. You have to understand what you are using that particular Java version here. That's it. You got it. Switching between multiple Java versions. You got this command. It's going to be Linux, I think. That Linux, AWS Linux. Update alternative config one. Check out this command.
Tried with this command also, sir, but no
Sorry,
outputs. Tried with this command also, update alternatives, but no output.
check the Java version.
Uh, if I'm checking with the Java version, uh,
Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Java installation completed, but while loading the installation of Jenkins, getting error, sir.
Java installation, the Jenkins started successfully.
No, Java completed, but Jenkins is not starting.
Yeah,
No
that's
match
same
for
column
command
like seven
generation.
is having same column and it's talking about same, and we are switching toward to different versions. So we want to find out whether your Linux machine having updated with default with what version.
So
Basically, yeah.
yeah, I have checked the status. It's telling that it is actively running, but I'm unable to what we call it as uh, uh, make it on the browser actually.
Now, are you able to start the Jenkins service active? Started.
Yeah, it is active. It is
Okay,
showing
now.
that it's active.
So now in your EC2 machine where you have installed a Jenkins, set the security group, allow the
Uh-huh.
security group 8080 port number. Have you
Yes,
did this zero
done.
zero?
Yes, 8000. 8080, and from anywhere.
Yes,
I have
fine.
done that.
So now, after this everything, you have to go forward your IP address, private like public IP address. Okay, your public IP
The public.
colon 8080.
Okay.
You'll get a page.
Let me see.
Are you getting page?
Yeah, let me see, sir.
Please go ahead. Pavani, what happened? Switching.
no, sir, I'm not getting Java version itself. It's not installed properly.
It's not working. The command
Command
update,
not found. Yes,
updating,
command not found. I'm getting Java.
updating, switching multiple Java versions. You have not got this point.
Oh no, sir.
It's going to be same. First of all, you have to confirm the version. Have you done the version command?
Yes, sir. Java command not found is not installed itself.
Now you have this command, right? You can see that this command can work, I think. 11 and 21. By default, it's going to be 21, 17, 18. So you can use one command. Have you done what command like Java 8 or what?
Java 17.
Try to do, no, not Java. You have to say JDK.
Yeah,
Java 17.
Just go for it.
I'm going for JDK 11, sir.
I'll give this link. It's going to work. Just check out because internet's slow from here. Follow this. It's having. I've given link. Please check out.
ఇరవై ముప్పై తెచ్చేయచ్చు కదా. అక్కడ ఇస్తాడులే, ఎందుకు ఇవ్వడు?
Use this command sudo alternatives config java, and you can install this 8.0. Done with this.
Now Java is installed, sir, but still I'm unable to start.
Okay, I want that your version. I want to have this
Version is
command.
OpenJDK 11.0.23.
Okay. Sudo alternatives config java. It's working with your Linux machine.
Okay, again I got Yes, now it's working.
Sorry.
It's working, sir.
Okay.
Now I'm getting
What? How many
selection.
versions is showing? Only one or
Only
two?
one version, that is Java 11 OpenJDK.
Okay. Can you go for 8.0 and then reinstall it? One more. This command. Just type directly, and after that use this command, and to activate this. Then start trying to start your Jenkins. If it's not working, only the solution is what? Remove the Jenkins again, reinstall it. Shoaib, have you done your console part? You got a page. The post configuration have you got?
No, sir, I'm getting error.
What error?
It's telling that your search did not match any documents.
Public IP of your Jenkins machine colon
Uh,
8080.
okay.
Public IP of your Jenkins machines. That means where your Jenkins installed is running. And make sure that machine should have security group should be allowed.
Yes. Okay, sir. No, sir, it's not getting.
Check out the Jenkins started or not again. Jenkins is started and active. It's very important. If your Jenkins is started, then you can get it. service.
Sir, can you paste the command of other version, 8 version, in the chat box?
Anyone apart from like Sravani and other one here, have you done? Anyone started Numer? Numer, are you doing this? I think Sayed is a Numer, right? Sujit, Shubham, Shoaib, Safia, Mariam.
Again, same errors. Jobs for Jenkins or service failed because the control process exited from the error code.
Can you reinstall your Jenkins now? But you confirm that your version is now active is what, 8 or what? 11.
It's 8.
Have you checked the alternative command?
Yes, I'm getting now 2.
What?
Earlier one is 11 and one next one is 8.
Star, star. It will show star.
Yes,
Star
star
means
is 2.
it is, yes, 8, right?
Yes.
Now reinstall the Jenkins.
Now I need to select that number.
Yes, you have to select what? 8 version number.
Okay. Now what should I
Right.
do?
Sorry.
Now next step.
Start the service now. Try to start the service now. Jenkins.
Okay.
Because our problem is what? Jenkins. It's not starting.
Same error. Service failed.
If service failed, and then reinstall the Jenkins, remove the Jenkins, start again, or update your Linux first. Yeah, update. In Linux, have you started any Tomcat software something installed, or is it a new Linux machine?
Sir,
It's a
I
it's a
have
new
got this
Linux machine, sir.
customized Jenkins.
Okay, you are reaching right. You're able to access your
Yeah, I'm
terminal.
able to
You
receive.
have unlock it, and you have given like here suggested plugins. You got customized, not customized. You have to say suggested plugins. You have to click on suggested means default.
Install
Customized means you
suggested
have to
public.
suggested, because customized you cannot do right now because you don't know about plugins.
Okay.
Then go for username password, and that's it.
Okay.
Your Jenkins is ready, and you'll see your Jenkins dashboard. Now from there you start your work.
It's getting
Germany, what
started.
happened?
No, so it's showing again service failed to start. Actually, I've taken new Linux machine.
New Linux machine. So when
Yes.
you're taking new Linux machine, I'll give hint here. Do for what? Take Linux 2.
Okay.
You have to go for what? While launching, take the Linux 2.
All this.
This machine, not 2023. From here, AMI select Linux 2.
Okay, sir.
Do it fast. And mostly it's a probably
Mm,
is basically what? The version of Java update.
sir, I can give any password that I want.
Yes, which you can remember.
Okay.
70 done.
No, so I'm just installing the machine again.
So you have done your work.
Yes, sir.
Screenshot of your
I'm
dashboard.
done.
Screenshot of
Yes,
your
yes.
dashboard after login. Dashboard of screenshot of your dashboard and put it in your WhatsApp group.
I'm sharing, sir.
Thank you. Somebody waiting for you.
Doing so.
So you do your kind of work continuation and make a screenshot, Stravani.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you. Later.